We got Jackie Washington.
All right.
That
Hello. Hello,
worked
hello.
out perfect. That worked out perfect.
Okay. Hey, everyone.
You having a great day?
I'm having a great day. I'm finished working for the time being. You see, I'm here in my studio.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I like that. Put that in a picture in the background.
You see the background?
Yeah, you had a picture back
Well,
there.
okay. See, I'm in my studio, which is a dual
Oh,
studio. I wear many
okay.
hats, as you know. So here
Well,
is
as you
my,
know, you wear many hats.
as you know,
Well,
this is
let me
Grow by
introduce you.
Day.
This is Jackie Washington. Jackie Washington
Day.
on the circuit for those who wear many hats.
Yes, I
Now,
wear many hats.
Jackie, where you from? Where you born?
Pontiac, Michigan.
Where were you born?
Pontiac, Michigan.
Okay. All right. And
Born and
you want to give
raised
your
in
school a shout out?
Pontiac Northern Huskies. Yes, class of 1981.
Okay. The Hus. Right on.
Huskies.
Right on.
Yes, go Huskies.
So now you are a hairstylist. Is that what you do? That's your basic one of your
That's my
major hats that you wear as a
that's my
hairstylist.
that's my primary hat that I wear. Let me close the door and make sure nobody comes.
Sure. Sure.
That's my primary hat that I wear as hairstylist. I've been doing hair all my life.
Okay.
Um that's the primary hat.
All right.
In 2020, now I love the beauty industry, so I went back to school and got my nail license. So I'm a licensed nail tech as well.
Okay.
And I like beauty
Okay.
well, let's not
Is
get
it?
ahead of yeah.
You're fine. Is it best
Okay.
to try and take on a lot of different hats or a lot of different jobs as far as when it comes to hairdressing? Like you said, beauty in your nails and I'm sure to get the toes done, pedicures as well. And do you also make clothes or do you go to performing arts and be on television studio sets to do people's hair? Or is a lot is a big what is all a person can do if we're talking to somebody that's young and just trying this out for the first time? How would you lead them?
Starting out, and I do have an instructor's license as well. I have a natural hair instructor's license. So I do
Okay.
have
All right.
teenagers, young
Yeah.
people that come to me and I set them up to be able to go to state board to get their license. So I enjoy that as well.
Okay.
But um, there's many different just like nursing, there's different avenues that you can go down with doing hair. You can do natural
Right,
hair, you can
right,
specialize in locks,
right.
you can specialize in braiding or whatever. So, I'm a natural hairstylist. I don't do any chemicals. So that's my specialty is that
Okay.
I don't
All
do
right.
chemicals. Yeah. But yeah, with that, I mean it's all
So
under the
your hair
beauty
looks nice.
umbrella. Pardon me.
Okay. Th- I said your hair looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Your hair look yeah.
Thank
It
you. It's
looks
really
good.
grown. This
Looks
is the
good.
fastest
So
my
when
hair
you
has
do
grown. Mm-hmm.
okay. You put something on it to make it grow fast? That you can tell us?
Right here. My products.
Is this one of your one of your
My
products?
own
Okay, put a shout
my
out. Go ahead and
own
tell me what
product.
is it?
Okay, this is my hair oil.
Tell us about it.
Okay, this is my hair oil.
Okay.
Uh, I infuse my rosemary with rosemary in my oils for like at least a month. 30 to 60 days, I infuse rosemary into my natural oil. So I have tea tree oil in here, peppermint for your scalp, amla oil, castor
Okay.
oil. I have locks, and for my natural girls and gents, I have the lock spray with rose water, tea tree, and peppermint for your scalp and hair. So Glow by Day
Okay.
makes hair products as well.
Okay. Well, for those who know, Jackie also is you're out in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, Charlotte.
So they could come to your store, your shop. Can we put a shout out with your address so they can come and see you or
Yeah,
your website?
yeah. Okay, I'm in website is Glow GLO, no W, GLOBYDAYE, my last name Day, glowbyday.com. I sell
Okay.
body butters, all natural oils, soap. Here's one of my natural soaps that I make. So I make soaps, body butters, body oil. Um, Anthony Michael Salon Studios, located in the University area of Charlotte, North Carolina. And that's 520 Collins Aikman Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Great,
So,
great.
yeah.
Is that the same? I visited your shop one time. Is that the same
Yeah.
shop I went to one time? Or you got a
Same
different
place.
place,
I've
different
been here
location?
about 11 years.
Same. Okay, good.
Yeah. Same place.
Okay. Was you
Yeah.
doing hair in Pontiac? Was you doing the same thing in Pontiac? Doing
I
hair?
did hair. Oh, I worked in the
Were your
medical
hair?
field
Yeah.
pretty much all my life, but I did hair in my basement in Pontiac. So I was a basement
Okay.
hairstylist.
Well, today Today is Talk to Me Tuesday. Usually we do air interviews about people wearing several hats, but we're going to do both today. And if anyone wants to call in at 248-736-2100, feel free to do so if you have any questions for Jackie, and I'm sure she won't mind answering some of your questions about hair products or how to go into business or marketing or any of those things that a young person or a person of age like myself that would like to be a
Myself.
part of business. We can talk about this and everything. How's business down there for you as far as what Trump has done, our leadership and Congress? What do you feel about that?
Well, of course, it's affected me because of the tariffs. So trying now to get my products, you know, um, it's a little bit more expensive, but I'm making it work. I try not to have to jack my prices up too much, but it's impacted me, of course. It's impacted me with the tariffs. Um, but business is good.
Okay,
Business is good. I work in
okay,
a
good.
building here with
People gonna still get their hair.
women are still gonna get their and men are still gonna get their hair done. So
They're gonna still get their hair done no matter what.
still gonna get their
No,
hair
even if
done.
they got a hat on it, they still gonna get their hair. Still
Still
gonna
gonna get
get
your
their
hair
hair
done.
done.
You will
I just
find a
got
way to
back
get
from
your hair done.
St. Louis. Yeah, and I went and got my hair done before I went to a family reunion down in St. Louis, and I had a great time. We
Okay.
clowned. And you know how your boy is,
I know.
Dale.
I know. I know my brother. I
I
know.
understand y'all got a class reunion coming up. A
We
class
do.
reunion coming up, don't y'all?
August 21st. Yes, I'm
Yeah,
really
that's
looking
what I
forward
heard.
to it. I love my class reunions.
So,
My my
you
kids tease me, oh, you love going to Pontiac, you love your reunions. I do. I love my class. I love my people. And we
yeah,
have a really good time.
yeah. So, what made you become a hairstylist?
I have loved to do hair since I was as young as I can remember. I would see little girls or I would play in my grandmother's hair, my mom. I've always wanted to comb somebody's hair. So I started as a
Mhm.
very young child, like playing around with my own hair, and it just evolved from there. And I have two daughters, so then I could really,
Okay,
experiment with hair. So I've always loved hair. Love
okay.
making women feel
So,
beautiful.
you you knew that's the path you wanted to take when it came to, maturing and getting a job in life. You would just say, "Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and go to school" at that point, or did you hesitate and try some other things in life?
No, I wanted to be a nurse. I worked in the medical field
A
as a
nurse,
medical
okay.
assistant. Yeah, I wanted to be a nurse, but life didn't, I took a different path. My kids were young and I ended up being a single parent. So I needed health insurance. I needed a check that I knew was consistent. So I went that path and I just did hair on the side. But I moved to Charlotte in
Okay,
2001. And with getting married, it allowed me to be able to quit my job and grow my clientele and really get it. And as my kids got older, I was able to quit my job and do hair full time and never look back. I love it.
so you are part stylist, part counselor, part friend. How do you separate those as you wear several hats? And you also said you teach class, right? So you tell me about that. You're teaching class and being a counselor.
Um, I have women of all ages. I have teenagers, and for some odd reason, they feel comfortable talking to me. I sit in here in these four walls here, and I hear some of people's deepest, darkest secrets and confessions and,
But
and it goes no further than this door,
y
but,
yeah,
um, I
you
love it.
you and
I love
bartenders.
yeah, and it takes no effort. I mean, I just do it. People ask me, there's 24 hours in a day. How do you get all this done? How do you finish doing somebody's hair and then you go home and make body butter and soap? And I have a husband that I need to pay
Right,
some attention
right,
to.
right.
So I just do it. I just make it happen.
I need to pay some attention,
Yeah, I need to pay attention to
make it
my
work,
husband sometimes.
and you
So
have kids.
they're grown.
Usually sometime. I
They're
gotta give
adults.
them some attention
I
every
have
now and then.
grandchildren. And I spend a lot of time with my
My goodness,
grandchildren.
that's
You
right.
look at my social media, I spend last weekend, I took them to these places where you slide or whatever. So I spend a lot of time with them as well. And I have an aging mom
Mhm.
that's 80 years old who
So,
now I'm her caretaker.
she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, okay, you definitely wear a lot of hats.
A
A
lot of
lot
hair,
of hats. Give up
a lot.
you shout to you for wearing a lot of hats.
Now there are
So,
days
as
I have my days that I
well,
feel like
now I know
I'm
also
uh-huh. Go ahead, because I'll ramble
no,
on.
I was gonna say, I know that you got an appointment. I know no, that's fine. I know you got an appointment coming up. I wanna make be
No,
respectful of your appointment coming up.
well, no, she
Just let me
she
know
texted.
or just give me a
She
sign or something or
Well, she texted.
okay.
She's running over with her doctor's appointment, so she's coming tomorrow. So we're good.
Uh-huh. Well, sorry. I I got a sinus infection for some reason. I almost canceled out, but I said, "No, I gotta do it.
No,
I'm gonna do it
can't
anyway."
do it.
So,
But no, my
I
client is
see you got a
coming
lot of
tomorrow
products
morning.
behind you. And okay, good, good, good. Then we got
Yeah,
time. We can spend some
yeah,
time
we got
together, you
time.
know? It's always good seeing you. Yeah,
As
when you're in
always.
town. So the beauty product industry changes constantly. So as it changes, how do you keep up with all the different changes? Are you following? Is there a beauty website, or how do you know to keep up with new nail polish or new hairstyles, or what is your secret?
I don't follow trends. I don't. I never have.
Okay,
With the way I dress, with the now I take that back. I look at the trends, and with my younger clients, I know what the trends are. So if they come to me and they ask for a certain something, I'm not, it's not foreign to me, with the hairstyles or whatever. But I'm not.
okay, all right,
I'm a trendsetter, So I
okay.
don't follow trends with the latest this and that. So I set trends.
And you got different pay scales for what you charge for different hairstyles for, you know, if you got a
Yes.
lot of hair versus a little hair, if you got certain style you want, or certain dreads, or you got like a scale a person can look at, or you just judge it how you see it.
Uh. Oh my God. Come on. Come back. That was
Your
somebody
camera
trying to
disappeared. I don't
call.
know if you can still hear me.
That shouldn't have done that. I had a phone call come in. I'm trying to.
Well, we're talking to Jackie Washington. I'm not
Okay.
sure exactly what happened, but she's one of the best hairstylists out there in North Carolina. Okay, you're back.
Yeah, I'm
So
here.
your camera disappeared on me for a second. So you
Okay.
say you got different charts for different hairstyles and different people that walk into your stylist and they tell you what you want. Then you in your head, okay, and it's going to cost you this much, or you just do it and at the end tell them how much they owe you.
No, I
How do you
never
do
do
that?
it at the end because I don't know people. I can't count your pockets. So I don't want to get finished and say that'll be 200 and all you have is 100. So I don't like surprises and I don't give people surprises. So no, we don't do that. I have a base, you
Okay,
know, cost for whatever. If you were to come and get your locks, you can get a retie or tighten your locks, or you can get a style and tighten, or you can get a wash. And here's, I don't know if you can see it, but here's my steamer. So you can get your hair
okay,
steamed, So I have various
okay.
add-ons. Yeah,
I
so
don't
I
think
have
I've ever had my hair
add-ons.
steamed. That sounds
Moisture.
like I'm about to try that.
You have to try it. You need moisture in your locks. You definitely need moisture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know some people just squirt water in their hair during the course of the day, but
That's
seem
fine
like that
too.
would accumulate mold or something? I don't know.
Well, you don't need to
So
go to sleep with
when you
damp
with your
hair.
clients, okay, that's the key to it. Not
Yeah,
have damp hair. I'm sure a lot of
yeah.
people need to hear that. For those who are starting out to do locks for the first time, what's the funniest thing you ever seen in your chair? Who came to you with the funniest? I don't know, something crazy, something that you'll never forget that happened in your shop.
Um, funny. Uh, just a lot of things that my clients say and we talk about is just funny. Like we just really cut up in
Okay,
here and have a good time. Um,
okay, okay,
I
okay,
don't know. Funny, I can't really. I mean, just our conversations are funny. I have a lot of fun
okay.
with my
All right,
clients.
that's
A
good
lot
enough.
of fun.
Do you serve alcoholic beverages? I know some people give beer and liquor and wine in some of these shops. Some of the new barber shops for men, they serve beer and a little liquor too if you want. They don't have a wide selection of liquor, but they have like 3 or 4 choices that you can choose from. Do you offer at beverages like that?
Yes, I have a wine refrigerator right over here in the corner. So I have
Okay,
waters. Well,
okay.
pop as you say up there, but we say soda down here now. Um, when in Rome, we do it the
You
Romans
adjust
do.
it.
So now I no longer say pop, I say
Right,
soda.
right.
So I have a wine cooler that you
You
can't see
slow it.
over here in the corner.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you give it away. So you must not be from around here.
I know.
So what?
But
In
no,
fact,
I
around what's
serve
the biggest adjustment from Michigan?
from
Go ahead.
Michigan
You
to
serve.
here. So I'm sorry. We might
No,
have a little bit of a
yeah, what's the
delay.
biggest adjustment? It is a little delay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a little
Well,
delay.
you was going to say something about your wine cooler.
No, I was just
Go
saying
ahead
over
with your
here in the
wine.
corner,
Tell
I
us
have a
about your wine.
yeah, I have a wine cooler. I serve wine, water, and soda. And then I have chips and mix and different little things. So yeah, we are allowed in North Carolina to
Okay,
serve wine or, you know, beverages such as that. Yeah. So
okay.
I make
N
my people comfortable
My other question was, as I can tell, I've been there one time. I
yeah,
think I've been there twice. I'm not sure. I
twice.
think I've been there twice. But what's the difference, the adjustment moving from Michigan to North Carolina? What's the biggest adjustments?
Um, the biggest adjustment for me was understanding my accent and some words like we say wingdings up there, the little wingettes or whatever that we call
Yeah,
wingdings.
yeah,
So it was different
right?
terms or words that I would use, and they would, where are you from? I would get that all the time. Not so much now, but I would get that all the time. Like, where are you from? You said that
Okay.
word funny, or you said. And then it was asking before
Right, right.
GPS, because I moved here in '01. So before GPS, it was I'm asking people for directions, and they're like, well, hang a left up there by McDonald's, then turn right by the Bank of America. And I'm like, do you not know street names or
Right.
directions or. So it was just the northern, you know, it was the northern southern, just the way they do things here. But I jumped right in
Yeah.
and put in.
I know when I'm down there, they and I know, but God bless them souls, but they always ask a lot of questions. Where you from? Who are your people? Why are you down here? What are you doing? I s- okay,
I
I
got
just
that a
answered the
lot.
questions, but I was like, that's a lot of questions.
I got that a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah, that's a lot of
And
questions.
with me
That must
playing
be
jazz in the
a,
background, I have jazz playing, all the time. And so what kind of
mhm.
music is that? Why do you listen to that? Who is that? And just it's the musical differences. Not so much now. I mean, I've been here 25 years now. So um I'm a Charlottean now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you telling someone to be a successful hairstylist, what would you tell them? What some of the major things they need to do? Say, for example, they're coming out of high school or college, or they've been doing hair for life but never got their license. What would you tell them as advice?
Number one, number one, this has to be number one is customer service.
Okay.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Communication. Communication and customer service key. hands down. I don't care how well you do hair, you can be the best hairstylist in town. But if your customer service and your communication, communicate with people. If you're going to be late,
Mhm.
running late, this or that or whatever, communicate. Get your clients' phone numbers and you communicate. Don't come in and act like they're a bother to you, you know, um, like you don't really want
Okay.
to be here. Like, just give me your money and let me do your hair and go. Like, lady, I don't care about your hair. Just go. So the attitudes
Right.
and it'll take you a long, and I consider myself to be a good hairstylist, a great hairstylist, but I know that my communication and my customer service has carried me along because I've moved all around Charlotte 3, 4, 5 times, and all of my clients always follow me.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and they always tell me they don't care where I move, they're following.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, with that being said, what's the hair care myth that you wish people would stop believing? Something people say that they thought, oh, I thought hair, stylist did this or was about this or did that or whatever. What's the myth?
Well, I can only speak for Black women because I'm a Black woman and I do black hair. So it's not that I'm being discriminatory, but that's my specialty. And I
Right.
really wish the myth
Right. Right.
was that black hair is unruly and unkept and we can't manage and wear our own hair. That bothers me. So I
Hmm.
try to train people that it's not
And
a
have
myth
you
that, you know, uh-huh.
like stop saying that? Don't be saying our hair is
Our hair is
uh
ugly
well, I think in our culture or nappy.
or nappy.
Just take that
I
out.
took that
That
out
should
of
be
my
taken out.
vocabulary.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we should. We should. I
Or
agree.
good hair and bad hair.
I
There's no
I
such thing
agree.
as bad hair.
Bad hair. Right. Right.
No,
Right. I agree with you.
no.
So with AI involved, you ever use AI to shape some new hairstyles, or have you engaged in AI at all in your work and your business? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. AI, me and Chat GPT have a personal relationship. Yes. By all means.
I turned
Chat
him
is
on to
my
my
best
sister and she
friend.
loves it.
Chat is my best friend.
Yeah. You got the
Yeah.
man voice. You got the
Uh,
man voice, the
I don't
black
even
man
use
voice.
I don't use the voice. I don't listen to the voice. I just speak into, what I want
Okay.
to ask and
Okay.
I actually read it. I don't listen to it. I don't listen to it. But we have a
Right.
very good
Right.
relationship. Yeah.
My, mhm.
Yeah.
And where do you think hairdressing is going from this point forward? Like there is 2026. What do you think in 2036? Is they still gonna have hairstylists, hairdressers, the shops going to, or do you think it's gonna blow? Do you see it's going into something another direction? What do you think about that?
Um, I'm thinking I'm thinking that we will go more towards natural hair. And again, I
Okay.
don't really want to sound like I'm singling out different ethnic groups or whatever, but with the whole, um,
Hmm.
we're trying to redirect our money back into our culture and so that now we're starting to do like now. I have nails where I have always gone to the Asian. I know I'm getting away from hair, but this kind of ties in to us
Oh, you fine. This is
circulating our
Talk to Me
money and
Tuesday.
okay. So, our money leaves our hands and goes into other people's hands very quickly. And like now, I only wear press on nails. I'm only wearing press on nails
Okay.
because I could, yeah, it's cheaper, than going sitting in the nail salon and paying $100 to get. And I mean, and I'm a nail tech, but I like to be pampered and somebody else to do my nails. But now I'm only doing press on. So I see it as people
Okay.
are getting more and more crafty and doing their own nails, their own hair or whatever. So I kind of see it going that way.
There are a lot of school shootouts. You ever hear about any going to a hairdresser or a hair shop, people shooting the place up or robbing the place or anything like that? And what would be your response? How would you handle that?
There
Not for the
was
schools, but somebody coming to your shop to rob.
And that's a
I'm sure you
concern.
heard some of them.
Yeah, that's a concern. About
Okay.
5 miles from here last
But you
year,
never been
there was a robbery in a hair salon, but, for the most part, I don't even take cash. Most people don't carry cash anymore.
Mhm. They use
Most people
cards.
don't most people don't carry
Yeah.
cash anymore, so they'll tap their card, pay with Zelle, whatever. So we don't have cash, and I don't know if you can see here,
Okay.
um, see my door here. So we all have, doors like that, we're closed in or whatever. But that's a concern because the main door doesn't lock until 7 p.m. every evening. So anybody could very well
Ooh,
walk in here,
okay.
so that's a safety concern that I often think about. And I have no cash. Most days I don't have any cash.
So do you prejudge people? Can you tell, like, you go out to the mall or even somebody coming to your shop, do they come in by friends, or can you look at them and tell, like, this person is not they're not right bright. Something's wrong with this person. They're a little off. And do you,
Right.
like, deny service, or you go ahead and do their hair? But
No.
it's gonna be a problem. They're gonna start they come in talking crazy and say, "Okay, this is gonna be a
I
problem.
can see a
I know
problem a
this
mile
person's gonna
away.
act up when I get ready to finish."
Yeah, I can see a problem.
Yeah,
And
a
I've
mile
I've
away. I
run
bet you can.
Yeah, when I was working in the open salon where we got a flood of walk-ins, I would send them on to the back to somebody else because no, and I
Okay.
recently,
Okay.
I
Okay.
recently had a
Okay.
situation where there's an elderly woman. She's in her 70s and lives in my mom's building, and I charged her $600 to start her locks. And somewhere along the line, she got confused, and that's the cheapest I've ever done an installation for locks. I started at 1,000 and up. But her hair is not thick, she's 70 something, so her hair is like,
Okay.
really short and kind of thin. So I did $600.
Mhm.
And so she said, when I come back, how much will it be to tighten it up each time I come back? And I told her 150. This has never happened to me, so I didn't know how to handle it. So she's here in my chair, and when she got finished trying to tap her card, and she looks at my phone as I'm tapping the card, she said, "What is that $600?" I said, "We spoke about this when I did the consultation. So that's how much it is for your hair." She said, "Well, I thought you said 150." I
Yeah.
said, 150 was never mentioned until you sat in this chair. So I don't know where you got 150 from. You owe me $600. So she's telling me she can pay me
Uh-huh.
125 a month for her hair because she didn't have it. She called her bank and all she had was $200 in the bank. So I'm like, I can't kidnap the lady and close her up in here and not let her out. So what do I do? So now I have to wait to get my money and pay me out of her Social Security check once a month for the next 3 or 4 months. So, it was a lesson learned.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lesson learned.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And how often does that happen? Does that happen very often, or every
It
blue
never
moon?
it never happens, and it was my fault because normally with a service like that I get a deposit, but she's my mom's
Okay.
neighbor, so I didn't follow my own rule. So that's why it happened. It's never happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you took that one on the chin on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't happen again.
So you done any crazy hairstyles that, that you said, "Wow, this is what you want, I'll do it." But, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I've got
Maybe
the
they're doing it for
60.
a show, or they're doing it just
Well, see, I don't do show hair. I have
go ahead.
a coworker down the hall
Okay.
that does the show hair. But I give people what they want.
Okay.
Even if I feel like, okay, you're 60 plus years old and you want pink hair, but okay, you're paying for it. So, okay. One lady wanted,
And I've
she looked,
seen it. I've
yeah,
seen it.
they want the crazy colors. And I'm feeling in my mind like, you're too old for this, but who
You're
am I
too
to
old for
say?
this.
Yeah, it's their money. They're paying for it.
Yeah,
So
pink,
pink,
purple,
purple,
orange. I've seen them all.
all of that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think they feel like they need to do that?
I think maybe
They're not
you know
getting
how
enough
you go
tension, maybe?
attention or, as we go through different phases in life. One of my clients just recently got her locks combed out. She's sick. She just turned 60 and she wanted a new lease on life, she said. So she got her locks
Okay,
combed out. So, you know,
okay.
I
Well,
think
I
it's
mean,
just
if you get them, it's kinda hard to if they get so long, you can't comb them out, just like
no,
unless you
no,
got twisties, I guess, but
no. Hers were fully locked. They were
yeah, I didn't
about
know you
my
can't comb them.
well, she went upstairs because that's not a
Yeah,
service I
and you can
provide. And I sent her upstairs and she paid
yeah.
$100 per hour to get them combed out. It took 19 hours.
Woo,
Yeah.
woo-wee.
So at
Well,
that
Jackie,
price,
I certainly appreciate you.
mhm.
Go ahead. At that
No,
price,
I
what
was
what
just
happens
saying
at that price?
$1,900. Maybe I need to start combing locks out.
Ouch.
Yeah, I need to include that.
$1,900. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So it's about time for you to
Well, what I do is about time to let it go. You're right. Uh, I got somebody else to come in, but they came in late, so
okay.
I'm gonna let them know that I'm gonna get them next time. So I usually let the client, my customers, my friends, people that come on the show ask me one question. And I do want to thank you for being on the show. I know I've been trying to get you for a minute, and you decided that
Eh,
yeah, I'd do it this time. So I certainly much love to you. And my heart, I can
Yeah.
do the heart right. Anyway,
And I would love
much
to
love
do it
to you,
again.
and it's all for the Washington family.
Exactly.
You do it again,
Although I'm a day now.
right? For the Washington. That's right. That's right. We don't want your husband to see
But
this and be like,
always a
What's up?
Washington.
What's up? What's all
Yeah, I'm
this?"
always that's my daddy's
Always a
name. I'm
Washington.
always a Washington.
Always a Washington.
Yeah.
Right. So you got a few seconds to ask me any question you want to ask.
Okay. I wanna
You get
I
ready because some
wanna
people ask
ask
some things that
okay. I would like to ask why this? What prompted you? Why this?
why.
What you're doing now?
Okay, so you I stay very busy, right? What is that? Yeah. You know I stay very busy. So being I guess retired, I decided that I'm going to find something else to do. I had got this equipment, and this equipment can also be used for podcasting. I said, let me try my hand at it. Now there's an echo
Okay.
going on or something here.
Well, me
But
doing
anyway,
this,
I tried my hand at it.
and you're good at it. You're natural.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And you know what? You are really
This is
helping me.
Becky's.
This is my first time live on camera, and I'm normally camera shy. And
Okay.
I want to start pushing my business, with doing videos. So you don't know how much this is helping me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so we're gonna end it right about here. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you for
And
having me.
if you ever need anything from me, of course, you can call your brother. You know I'll be there for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Let's give
so
it
much.
up for Jackie Washington.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Thank you for talking to me on Talk to Me Tuesday and person who wears several hats.
Okay. Several hats. I need a hat.
All right. See you.
All
Bye bye.
right. Bye bye.
So right. Bye bye.